What a week it's been this week on Oberthal. It has been incredibly productive, immeasurably funny, just really, really enjoyable. Twitch streams this week have been absolutely fantastic, and we have done a lot on this farm. Progress has been bountiful. Starting with the greenhouses, we did actually get them all purchased and all full to brimming. Every one of them had 200,000 litres of water in, and they have been just so incredibly useful on this farm, especially with Streamloots being active. We are down to about the 100k mark, some of them getting down to as low as like 70 or 60,000, but we're still good for a few months here. I'm going to basically wait until we get to about 25,000 litres before I start refilling them again. Easily the best purchase I've made on the farm so far, 120 grand spent, plus the trailer and the truck that I needed in order to speed the process up and get the water from the lake all the way to the greenhouses. So besotted with these. If you do start this map, I highly recommend it. This is, as I have come to call it, the Streamloots Defense Fund. Next, the shop. The shop was, at the start of Friday, cleared. By the end of Friday, chat decided to go incredibly feral and just make me buy all sorts. I had a load of silage bales that I tried to get rid of at the biogas plant. I did get rid of them, but I bought the land with the biogas plant on it and did not get access to the biogas plant. I've got to spend like 1 million on that. But in doing so, I kind of ruined the shop area a bit. It's going to make clearing it over the next week incredibly difficult. Fridays is just chaos. It's where people try and beat me to see how quickly I can clear the shop and how quickly they can refill it. I'm going to need another telehandler, and I'll show you why. So some of the stuff that they bought me was seeds and fertilizer and things, which I do want to keep for next sowing season and for my own fields. Unfortunately, I've got nothing to unload it at this end, and I don't want to travel from my other piece of land with the telehandler I've got there in order to unload it and then drive it all the way back. That's a lot of driving. So what I want to do is buy another telehandler that I can leave in this concrete area. However, this is the second piece of concrete area that I have bought, and I've got big plans. I want to get a solar shed here, but for now we have this roofed area with 3 bays essentially, but I'm only going to be using 2 of them, so I've still got room to maneuver around, where we've put the harvester with the 2 headers. We got the seeders, the planters, the weeders, the roller and the subsoiler all down here, which is going to be my main equipment. Then when I get the shed harvester in that, because it's a through and through, which is going to make it much easier to park up and make the header trailer park nicely, because if anybody knows, dolly trailers are hell. There isn't really much to report with Field 32, other than it's really bugging me that you can tell that I kind of screwed up the growth stages by starting to plan on the end of the month and then that going into the next month, meaning that they're at very different growth stages. There are a few weeds here, and now that I've bought a sprayer, I might actually go through and just kill off some of these big weeds and just make it so that the area is really nice. I'm not sure if I want to do that because, to my understanding, the sprayer actually reduces yield, and I don't want to do that. But this whole different stages of growing is driving me a little bit insane. We will be harvesting all at the same time. I'm basically going to leave it an extra month, and then at the end of the harvesting season, then I should be able to harvest all at the same time, which is going to make my life a very easy transition. But this is all going to go for the chickens, and other than maybe spraying these odd few bits of weed, there really isn't much I need to do. Speaking of chickens, chat have gone absolutely insane this week with making me buy more animals for the farm. Obviously, with Oberthal, you get goats as well as ducklings as well as chickens. And we've got a total of 167 chickens on the farm now. We have 11 goats, 3 pigs and 3 sheep. It's been really interesting to see how quickly they start producing once you get over the 1,000 mark. And as you can also see here, chat have been making me buy wheat in just a terrifying rate. which means that when I come to actually harvesting that wheat on field 32, I'm probably going to need to put it in a silo, which is what I'll put on the yard. But yeah, so the animals are going well. We have added new cards. I didn't realize that we only had buy 1 pig at a time, so I've added the ability to buy 3, 5 and 10 pigs in one go. The same with goats, we added those new cards as well. So yeah, chat are really enjoying the animals, and I've really enjoyed laying the pen out. And on the note of laying the pen out, here is how the zone is looking. So last time we did have the chicken coop. I don't think we had the pigsty yet. We now have that. Pigs on this map actually produce slurry, which is really, really cool. We have our solar panel shed here with the matching crone, baler and mower. I picked up the Big M brand new, and I got the crone on the discount store, which was really awesome. I think you saw that in the market last week. We've now brought it up here ready to be used. We've put our goat pen here, which is really nice. You can fit behind it to put in your hay and your straw, or your grass and your straw. And then there is a section where you can collect your milk as well. I don't need to worry about that just yet, but I will need to get another liquid carrying item, another trailer like I've got for the water, to store up here and be able to keep all of my things in one place. The sheep here, again, you've got the area at the back where you can put the grass or the hay in, and then you can also collect your wool to the side, which is kind of cool. I like the way that you can see the animals in the pens. Also, we have the JCB up here and the 2 bale trailers. I haven't got around to getting a tedder or anything like that because I don't really need it just yet, and I probably won't need it until we get cows. But the cool thing about the Big M is that you can put it into swath mode, which means that you don't need a windrow either, because it puts it into nice lines for you. You can't use the baler with the mower. A lot of people said that they've tried, and you can't, so I'm not even going to bother. Lastly, I decided to buy field 22, which isn't exactly a small field, but it's definitely small on Oberthal standards, to make for grass, which should hopefully keep both the sheep and the goats very, very well fed. It's a nice area, and now that I've got the base down and I've got all the grass done and sorted, I don't really have to worry about it. I'm not going to be picking up the stones on it. There's not much point right now, but we are going to go over and we will just mow and then wrap the grass in bales, pick it up and take it to the grass and the sheep. I'm really happy with the progress we've made this week. We've got so much done. I've got so very much more planned for what I want to get done on the farm, what I want to build. The cool thing about the solar panels on that shed is that it gives me money every month, so it's more passive income that I don't have to do anything for, which is really, really nice. The more of those I get, the more money I'm going to be getting coming in, which is going to allow me to buy more equipment. Things for this week that I'm really looking forward to buying are, I need more tractors, because this case is costing me an absolute fortune in repairs, and I also want to get just some more sheds and more things. It would be cool if we can get to the point of having enough money that we can get another piece of concrete land and to get a cow shed for. I don't think we're going to have enough room on the piece of land where all the other animals and things are right now, which is completely fine. We can get the separate piece of equipment there, and the fact that the Big M drives so fast means it's not going to be too much of an issue if we have to drive to another piece of grassland. So yeah, let me know what you think I should be looking for next, what piece of equipment you think would be really good, what crops you think I should be growing next once we've got all the wheat sorted, and I will see you all next time.